Hello everybody, and welcome to yet another stream. And in this stream, I'm going to be playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Sonic Origins collection. Now before I begin, I'm going to do the usual stuff and be sure that the chat works. So once it says that somebody is watching this stream, I will type in test to be sure that the chat indeed works. Okay, so it says that somebody is watching the stream, so I will type in test right about now and see if it works. Okay, so the chat indeed works, so now yes, I am going to be doing another stream, but it's on Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And oh my gosh, yes. If my memory is correct, this was the first Sonic game I played. And it was back on the Sega Genesis. And I feel so nostalgic already. This game is easily one of my favorite Sonic games of the classic series, right up there with Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I love this game so much. The level design is better than it was than on the first game. It's more fast-paced compared to the original game. You know, it's just everything about this game. I love this game. It does have some design choices, like Metropolis Zone, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But you know, aside from maybe some design choices here and there that I find completely bullcrap, this game is definitely one of my favorite games, Sonic games of the classic series. And just like how it was in the previous stream, I'm going to be playing this game on the classic mode. However, this time, I am not going to be collecting any of the Chaos Emeralds whatsoever. You know, just so we can get that out of the way. So, without further, and also I was testing that out as well, classic mode from earlier. So, without further ado, let's play Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Let's get started. Alright, so welcome to Emerald Hill Zone, the very first zone in the game. And so this level is pretty straightforward. You know, it just teaches you the mechanics of the game and how they work and everything. And yeah, this indeed is a good first stage as well. And it is possible to complete this stage in less than 30 seconds. It is possible, because I've done it before. Although I did fail on doing that. But it is possible, because I have done it before. And so, getting to continue in this game is different. For every, like, 1,000 points or whatever, or 100,000 points or whatever, you'll get a continue. So as long as you are fast in the level, you'll be able to get a continue pretty much easily, and as long as you collect a certain amount of rings as well to compensate for that. Yeah, we're going so fast. And so, we are gonna fight Eggman. And this time, he is in his car. And in this boss fight, it's really simple. All you gotta do is hit his head, and you know, be careful and try not to touch his drill thing. In which case, on the final hit, he will try to hit you with the drill. Pretty simple boss fight, really simple. Now we are on to Chemical Plant Zone, which is definitely one of my favorite, levels in the game. And I am not kidding here. Even with that infamous, underwater part in Act 2, yeah, I really enjoy, you know, I really enjoy this level, especially since, a friend of mine actually showed me a little trick on how not to get hit by the underwater on how to avoid the underwater section entirely. And so we are on to Chemical Plant Zone Act 2, in which case, yeah, also, what you want to do is go to the left-hand side, right about here, and you'll have a hidden extra life there. But that one is pretty simple to find, really simple. And also, fun fact, it is possible to get all the Chaos Emeralds all in Green Hill. Because I actually did that, you know, from earlier. Okay, so once you bypass this section, which is right about here, there is a shortcut which will allow you to bypass, you know, the underwater section entirely. What you want to do is, you know, spin, use a spin dash right over there, and you'll be able to bypass the whole section. Which is indeed quite useful. And yeah, this boss is also pretty easy, especially when you know what to do. But let's just say that he has an attack where he tries to hit you with the you know, the chemical. But otherwise, yeah, that boss is pretty easy. Now we're on to Aquatic Ruin Zone, and honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of this zone, not because of how it's designed, but it's just, well, I mean, it partially is because of how it's designed, but it's also because this is a zone I don't really care about too much, honestly. Yeah, I don't really care about this zone too much. Hello, VideoGameFan1999, and welcome to the stream, and I do hope that you enjoy said stream, because I completed Sonic 1, and so now I am doing Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And also, we better get that air bubble before we die. Or drown, rather. I mean, it's still the same thing, but... Now, welcome to the second zone, well, the second act of Aquatic Ruin. Yeah, this part is pretty simple. Well, kinda. You just gotta try to go on the platforms and try to not go in the water. Because it is possible to beat Aquatic Ruin, you know, without touching the water once. At least I think it's in Act 1 where it's possible. Not so sure on Act 2. But I do know it is possible. And also there is a secret extra life behind in that wall. So be sure to grab that. And so now you will have against boss fight against Eggman once again. But this time he has a hammer. In which case with said hammer. Hold on. I totally enjoyed the stream. You can tell it's gonna be good. Yeah, I'm sure it will be good. Especially since this is my childhood game right here. Yeah, so basically Eggman will try to hit you, with his hammer, in which every time he hits the statues with his hammer, every time he does, arrows will show up. In which case, you can jump on the arrows, and you can jump on the statue after that. But you gotta make sure that you do it fast, though. Now we're on to Casino Night Zone. And here's a fun fact. When I was playing this, well, technically earlier today, because I was playing this game somewhere around, like, midnight where I was at. Fun fact! When I was playing this zone earlier today, technically, yeah, I actually got the jackpot in the thing, like, on the first try. No kidding here. You even get a trophy for getting the jackpot as well. So yeah, there's a little bit of a fun fact for you. For some reason, though, in this collection, though, whenever Tails is off screen most of the time, it seems that Tails doesn't even catch up to you a lot of the time. Like, you'll just hear him jumping constantly, and I don't know why that is, but it's kind of odd. You're glad that Sonic Origins is finally available today after it was announced? Yeah. Believe me, yeah, ever since they announced this game, ever since they announced this game way back at the Sonic Central or whatever it was that they announced the game in, I was really excited. Because not only are they going to be classic Sonic games, as well as missions, but it allows me to stream these games for the first time. It's basically the whole point as to why I am happy that they made this game. Although I'll admit I have had some glitches in Sonic Origins. I do know this one glitch where I think it was an Oil Ocean Zone. Where, if I remember right, it was in that zone, and then as Super Sonic, I clipped through the wall. I mean, luckily I was able to get out of that, but still, I clipped through the wall. And then there was another glitch I had where in Sonic CD, where Sonic clipped through the UFO. But you know, I haven't had a whole lot of glitches so far in Sonic Origins, but I have had some glitches. Although, oh yeah, another glitch I also had, it was also in Sonic CD. There was this, well, at least for Sonic CD, well, let's just say that in Sonic CD, There's this game mechanic that turns you small, and well, I touched it, and Sonic didn't even turn small, and then when I got to a certain section, Sonic died afterwards. But other than those things, all these games that I played, they run pretty well, because I played through all of these games within like 6 or 7 hours or so, with all of the Chaos Emeralds, with all the Super Emeralds. Yes, I am not kidding. And so with another boss against Eggman, this time, Eggman, he is in this electric thing, and basically for every time you're under him, he will try to grab you, and also he will also try to hit you with a spike as well. Okay, that was an interesting hit, but okay. And welcome to Hilltop Zone. And well, I mean, it's not that this zone is bad. Far from it. But it's just this music though. I swear it sounds like a mosquito is playing the song. That's what it sounds like to me. And I don't know why that is, but that's what it sounds like to me. Well, okay, I want to try to get up there. There we go. Tails, what are you doing? I also might do these streams as well, where I also play as other characters. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. You can't believe that you managed to complete all the games on this collection pretty fast. Well, I mean, about 6 to 7 hours really isn't that fast, but either way, I still will say that I just, Sonic Origins, yeah, really fun. I also have this thing planned, where other streams I will play as other characters. So, like, for example, maybe on a different stream, I will play as Sonic 1, but as Tails, and so on and so forth. That's what I have planned. And so, with the invincibility, you're going to want to use the spin right over there, the spin dash, rather, and, yeah. And also checkpoint, not that it really matters, we're almost done with the level anyway. Yeah, see, they put a checkpoint there, even though the level's literally already over. Also, if you want to go to the top portion, yeah, use a spin dash and then jump right over there, so you can get right there, right over there. Alright, time to go on the seesaw thing again. And basically, to the people who, as you guys all know as well, Tails will copy every action you do. Although in the special stages, it seems that his actions that you do that he copies is delayed a little bit. It's also a great time for Sonic Origins to come out since today is Sonic's birthday, which is true. So happy birthday, Sonic the Hedgehog! One of my favorite gaming franchises of all time. I love this series so much. I really do, which is why I'm hoping that Sonic Frontiers is good, because, well, yeah. But I guess, but for now, let's not worry about Sonic Frontiers, because Sonic Origins has released, and, you know, in my opinion, this is a really good, this game is a good way to experience these classic games. I kind of wish that they put some other Sonic games on here, like, maybe, like, say, Sonic Spinball and stuff. But I can understand why they didn't, because they wanted to cover the platformers. So I can understand why they didn't cover such things as Sonic Spinball, you know, etc. But it is what it is, you know. Really, like, really, I just really enjoy, you know, the Sonic games. I'm a big Sonic fan, it's been that way for years. Listen, now, with this boss fight, you have, okay. I normally don't fail this hard. I normally don't. But basically, in this boss fight, I normally don't fail this hard. I normally don't. But, yeah, it's just in this boss fight, Eggman, he shoots out fire at you with the fire gun thing, and he'll also try to shoot you with like, even more fire. So you find it weird that the balls on the seesaws in Hilltop give you damage if you get too close to them. Well, it is what it is. So welcome to Mr. Cave Zone. Oh yes. Also, I don't know if this is exclusive to Anniversary Mode, because I did play this game on Anniversary Mode earlier today. But when I was playing, yeah, you know where the spike pit is at? You know where the spike pit is at in Mr. Cave Act 2? Well, you actually go to Hidden Palace Zone. So for the sake of the playthrough, I'm actually gonna test this out on Classic Mode to see if that shows up. And if it doesn't, if it doesn't show up, then that means it is exclusive to Anniversary Mode. And Hidden Palace Zone is a cut level. That was in the original. It was a cut level in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And, you know, it was gonna be in Sonic 2, but they later scrapped it. For reasons I don't know why. But, yeah, it is what it is. Oh, wow. And so, because that happened, oh, okay, good. At least the, thing respawned. Oh, that was close. I almost got squished there. And with Anniversary Mode, from what I also played, they also add in the drop dash, from Sonic Mania. Although in Classic Mode, from what I tested out, especially in Sonic 1, yeah, the drop dash from Sonic Mania is not in Classic Mode. It's only in Anniversary Mode from what I played of Classic Mode from Sonic 1, because I did stream that earlier. And also, I did try to raid Genesis Wesley. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 has been a very simple game for me. Yeah, I don't blame you, because yeah, once you beat it, yeah, it gets easier and easier. Yeah, I did raid Genesis Wesley X today, but for some reason he wasn't responding to anything I was saying, and I don't know why. And also, I did that on purpose, just so I can go to where the spike pit is. So I did that on purpose. But yeah, the more you play this game, the easier it gets, pretty much. Okay. So, pretty shortly is where the spike pit is. So, okay, so in Anniversary Mode, yeah, when you go to where the spike pit is, you get to Hidden Palace Zone. But I don't know if it's exclusive to Anniversary Mode. So if the spikes are there in Classic Mode, then that means that it is exclusive to Anniversary Mode. So let's see what happens. Yep, here we are, Hidden Palace Zone. And this level is based, like I said, it was gonna be in the original Sonic 2, but it later got scrapped because logic and the fact that I got squished there. And also, I like how they just use the Mystic Cave Zone 2 player music in this stage. I think it's kind of funny. That is, I do not blame you, since, well, this stage was actually first playable in the iOS version, specifically like the 2013 iOS version. You know, where this level was actually playable in that version. But now we get to actually play this stage. You know, on game consoles now too. And so now we are on to a boss fight. With this boss fight, this time you cannot actually attack Eggman right away. How this boss is designed is you want to make sure that the Eggman, that you got to make sure that the spikes, you got to make sure that the water, you know, there's a waterfall, in which case it's supposed to hit Eggman. Well, it's basically. There's a big spike. Yeah, see that big spike will hurt Eggman, and once it hits Eggman, you can hit him. But with the small spikes, they're just gonna regularly blow up. So Eggman will not actually attack you in the fight, and for reasons I don't know why. I guess it means they don't have the Metropolis Zone on the Wii. No, they do not. They do not. Like I said. This stage was originally playable. Yeah, see, this stage was originally playable on the iOS 2013 version. And so now we get to play it on the console versions now. Well, specifically on Sonic Origins, specifically. Because if you try to go to where the Spike Pit is, in any other version aside from those versions? Okay, there we go. So now that we hit him, now we gotta try it again. Yeah, and this boss fight is actually my favorite boss fight in terms of everything else. Because this boss fight is completely different from how it is in the other bosses in the game, where you just have to attack its head regularly. But here you actually have to time. You actually have to time it with the big spike. And there we go. The boss is completed. Hidden Palace Zone is also done too. And yes, I know I was not doing a very good job in that boss fight. I know I wasn't. And so welcome to Oil Ocean Zone. Not the biggest fan of this zone, but I will admit, I do like the music that plays here. Although, fun fact, in the original version of Sonic 2, there is this glitch where if you do a certain thing in the music test in a certain combination, Oil Ocean will play forever. Yes, you heard that right. Oil Ocean will play forever and ever throughout every single level and everything. And the only way to get rid of that glitch is to reset you know, the game. So that's a little bit of a fun fact for you guys. What? Hold on. I have a raid from Sajingu. Huh. Hello, Sajingu, and welcome to the Sonic Origins live stream of Sonic 2. Yeah, it is nice to see you today, Sajingu. Trying to go onto your, you know, okay, there we go. You know what? I'll subscribe. Why not? Well, I'm doing quite well. Thanks for asking, Sajingu. You know, the Sonic Origins collection. I completed all of these games with all the Castle, with all the Super Emeralds and Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Yeah, I pretty much did all of the games within like 6 to 7 hours, to say the least. And I am not kidding. I actually did it within that amount of time. But yes, but thanks for the raid. Yeah. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, yeah. And Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I love this game. It's definitely one of my classic, one of my favorite classic Sonic games of the series. Right up there with Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I love those games. Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, especially Sonic 2. You remember getting the original Sonic, blah, blah, blah. You remember getting the original Sonic the Hedgehog on the Wii Virtual Console back on your birthday, 2013, and you got Super Smash Brothers for the N64 on that same day. Yup. So there we go. Oil Ocean Zone is also completed too. But yeah, no problem, Sajingu. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you were streaming Castlevania Area of Sorrow. You got the a large chunk of the game, and got a really good word near the end of the stream. Oh, Castlevania! You know, I wouldn't call myself a fan of the series. I only really played the first Castlevania game, a bit of Castlevania 2, and I think one of the GBA titles, and from what I played of those games, they're okay in my opinion. Even though the original Castlevania is really hard. Like, I don't remember the last time I played it, but I do know that last time I remember playing that game, I got my ass kicked on that one. But, you know, I do like a Simon Belmont, you know, Simon, you know, the main character of Castlevania, you know, or at least the first game. And, you know, I like his character. But when I played a Castlevania 2, though, I really did not like that one whatsoever. And that I'd rather play the first Castlevania any day of the week. But yeah, yeah, you deserve that, me being a subscriber to Jingu. You know, yeah, because, you know, why the heck not? Oh yeah, and also, you know, for the sake of it, yeah, you can also get over here and just, and you can, with that, oil slide, you can get over here with some goodies, with some rings, and some invincibility, too. So yeah, be sure to do that to your advantage so you can get over here. Okay, good. There we go. Let's get my shield and checkpoint in case if I die. Yeah, a good amount of Castlevania. I wasn't even paying attention. That was my own fault. Yeah, a good amount of the Castlevania games are really hard, especially if you go for the achievements on Retro Arc, or yeah, Retro Arc. Yeah. Yeah. Although I kind of, I kind of do want to get the Castlevania collection, because even just for the sake of having it, well, not for the sake of having it, rather, but more so, I just think they'd be kind of cool to have. The original Castlevania for the NES is my favorite in the whole series, while second favorite is Super. Oh yes, I actually played that one too, Super Castlevania 4. I actually played that, and that one's really good, even though I haven't beaten that one. So, yeah, in this boss fight, Eggman will have this laser thing, which will try to hit you with that, and then after that, he'll go back to his usual pattern, very simple. And, okay. Yeah. And I remember playing this Castlevania, I also remember playing Castlevania Dracula X, or whatever. I remember that. I remember that one had Richter in it. Matter of fact, I haven't beaten any. Matter of fact, I haven't beaten any of the Castlevania games. I have not beaten a single one. But despite that, from what I played of the Castlevania games, I do kind of like them. But specifically the first Castlevania, even though that one's really, really hard. And also, this stage I hate so much. You have Super Castlevania it's so much fun. It's one of those where it's not too hard to get through the game, and you'll have a good time with it. Yeah, that's from what I heard. That's what I heard too. Also, I hate the stage. Seriously, the enemies are in bullcrap locations, I swear, and not only that, but I swear sometimes on certain enemies, you'll clearly hit them, and the game says, no, you didn't, sorry. Like the crab enemies, the crab ones, like I swear, especially the crab ones, where you clearly jump on them, and then the game's like, nope, you didn't hit them, so therefore you get hit. Like this stage, I really do not like this stage whatsoever. It's not very fun. Like, in my opinion. And plus this stage, well, thanks to the little boost, this stage also has 3 acts. Unlike the other levels in the game, where there were 2 acts, to say the least. But despite that, I do like the song. I do like the music that plays here, though. I think it's a good song. But just because it's a good song doesn't really mean anything. I still think it's a bad stage. And probably like the only stage where I think it has bullcrap level design. I mean, like, I know I said earlier that I'm not the biggest fan of Oil Ocean and Hilltop Zone, you know those zones. But at least those zones are pretty well designed, but this zone, no. And also, I almost got hit there. You also want to be careful over here. And, yeah, end of Act 1. Okay, I'm failing so bad. In this level, now, we also gotta be careful too, because of the lava. So we gotta be careful. And also, yeah, see, right there, How was I supposed to dodge that? He was literally guarding the door elevator thing. How was I supposed to dodge that? You can't stand the enemies on Metropolis Zone. They can be. It's kind of the whole, it's pretty much the whole point of why I don't like the stage at all. And also, yeah, go over here, so then that way, you go to a secret path. I mean, you can pretty much tell it's a secret path because of the, rings that are there. So, that one's pretty simple to find. I like how I can just hear Tails constantly jumping in the background too, and in any other version of the game of Sonic 2, I've never had that happen, which is kind of odd. I mean, it's kind of minor, but at the same time, it can get kind of annoying every time you hear the jump sound effect from Tails, like constantly throughout the level. And so now, with that out of the way, now it is time for Act 3 of Metropolis Zone. Yeah, you want to be careful with those little tire-like things as well, because, yeah, they will crush you. So, yeah, you're gonna... okay. So you're gonna want to be careful with that in mind. And, however, yeah, because that's too high up, I have no choice but to go off-screen of the thing for a little bit. You know, just so it can, respawn, which is pretty good game design. That is really good game design because, you know, it would be pretty bad game design if the screw thing didn't respawn. That would be really bad game design, especially since it's literally the only way to get up there. It is possible to get up there too, but for some reason I couldn't do it. Oh wow, I guess I was supposed to know there were spikes there. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Oh yeah, then you have, yeah, like, yeah. Seriously, the crab enemies are really annoying, I swear. What? Oh, okay. How was I supposed to know there were spikes there? I mean, I'm sorry for complaining. I'm sorry. But, like, how was I supposed to know there was going to be spikes over there? Because, yeah, they were literally hiding off screen. How was I supposed to know that? Hence why I did say that most of the, yeah, like, again, how in the hell is that fair? I mean, hence why I did say that most of the level design, or if I didn't say it, I'm gonna say it now, you know, that most of these levels are well designed. Most of them are. You know, most of the level design, it's really good and really fair. Or, well, pretty fair, rather. But some of the level design is not good. You know, like that, for example. You know, with the spikes. You know, how was I supposed to know the spikes were going to be there? Especially, since I'm playing on classic mode. And I'm pretty certain... okay, that makes no sense, but okay, whatever, fine, I'll deal with it, fine. But yeah. Metropolis Zone, as I said, it's easily my least favorite zone in the whole game because of the bad level design throughout, all complete with the enemies being in locations where I swear it's impossible to dodge, even though apparently someone managed to beat all of Metropolis Zone without taking damage. I don't know how, but apparently the person did. Yeah. But yeah, you know, Metropolis Zone, I do like the music. It's really catchy, but yeah. To say the least, though, yeah, Sonic 2, I still think it's a good game. You know, despite Metropolis Zone, I really do not care for. You know, and I know I'm repeating myself, I know. But I can't really help it. But now we're on to the boss fight. And in which case, this boss fight, it seems that it gets easier for every time you hit him. You know, at least that's what it seems like, because... you know... Because every time you hit him, the little ball things that Eggman shoots out when you hit him, they are all removed by one. And once you get rid of all of them, Eggman will try to hit you with some lasers. But that's pretty easy to avoid, especially all you have to do is just go underneath him, and boom, all done. And now, welcome to Sky Chase Zone. Hello. That is quite cool, Adventure Time, Luke. I'm really happy to hear that. You know. Welcome to Sky Chase Zone. In which case, this level is an auto-scroller. Yeah, and while I don't like auto-scrollers in a lot of games, this one's not too bad. And also, I love the song that is here. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I love the song that plays here. Definitely one of my favorite songs in the whole game. Oh, now I gotta be extra careful now, because I don't have any rings. Yeah, I just wanted to show off that the idle animation. Well, with both of them, where Sonic is waiting, and then where it looks like he's having a watch, even though he doesn't have a watch, and as well as him like laying down, where it's like, come on, player, you control me now. Come on, player. The boss battle on Metropolis Zone is much different compared to others. Pretty much, yeah. Hence why I said it from earlier. How it seems that the boss fight gets easier, you know, for every time you hit him. And now we are into Wing Vulture Zone, in which case the lasers are gonna hit Tails, and now there's on to the zone where it's just Sonic now. And so in this zone, yeah, there is a shortcut that you can take. Yes, there is a shortcut you can take. You know, that will allow you to bypass quite a bit of the level. What you want to do is you want to purposefully get hit there, and voila, there it is. And now from here, you want to go a little bit fast, because those platforms are not going to be there for long. And what you want to do from here is let go of the D-pad from there, so then that way you can go to the other side. Do not hold the D-pad right there, because if you do, you're not going to make it to the other side. Trust me, I learned that, you know, I mean, I still think it's still kind of weird. Okay, that's cool that I got an extra life there, but okay, so why put that extra life there? Why put that extra life there if it's gonna kill me anyway? Like, why? Not unless there's a way to get past that part. And I'm pretty sure there is. But whatever. We're almost at the end of the game anyway, so I can't be mad over it per se. Especially since I have plenty of lives and plenty of continues. So because I have plenty of lives and continues, I should be able to beat this game no problem. And so now, with this boss fight, we gotta make sure that we jump on the little spike thing, those little spike platforms. And we gotta make sure that we jump on the button thing right over there. And however, yeah, make sure you try not to get hit by the giant laser. Because if you get hit by the laser, well, you're gonna lose some rings, so you're gonna want to be careful with that. Yeah, like, how was I supposed to, dodge that? Like, it just seems that, yeah, I just don't know what triggers anything in that fight. Like, I don't know if it's triggered for where the laser thing, it follows you for everywhere you go. I mean, from what I can tell, it does, but still. I mean, I still think it should be designed where, you know, well, whatever. And it doesn't help that with the laser that is there, yeah, it doesn't really help. Well, whatever. But now that we got that all the way, let's get the extra life and head on down to the final boss. In which case, Tails is back. And now we're gonna chase Dr. Eggman, and then yeah, on to the boss fight. Well, final boss is, but yeah. That is correct, only one level left. And so with the Death Egg Zone, there are 2 bosses. The first boss is Mecha Sonic. That is correct. Not Metal Sonic, Mecha Sonic. I know I can do it too, but yeah. Pretty simple boss fight right there. But now it is time to take on the Death Egg robot now. That is correct, Sejingu. So because that makes the boss even harder. But as long as you time your jumps on the Death Egg robot, you can actually hit him. You know. So yeah, be sure to do that. So then that way the boss will be down a little bit faster. So for this part of the boss, you know, he's gonna try to hit you with the where he tries to stomp on you, but you can easily bypass that by looking at the target. And also, yeah, he'll try to hit you with his arms. So, yeah. And there we go! Sonic 2 is completed! Sometimes when you do Sonic Boss, you clip right through Eggman, after you last. Yeah. I don't understand why it does that either, but the reason why I'm laughing is because I just find it kind of funny of how you can just clip right through them somehow. But yeah, fun fact, I actually prefer this ending over the Supersonic ending because Tails saves Sonic from falling. And it shows, you know, how big their friendship is. And so, there you guys have it, everybody. The Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on Sonic Origins live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So yeah, the next stream, I don't know if I'm gonna do one, like, straight after I'm done, like, right now, after the stream is done. But, maybe I'll try to do Sonic CD later today, because I want to do Sonic CD. I still want to do Sonic CD later on today. You know, hopefully later on today, for the stream, no guarantees, but yep, now that I did great, now that I did a great job, like he said, let's see if I can stream anybody that is not Genesis Wesley X, because I tried raiding him, and he pretty much ignored me, pretty much. Or at least from what I saw. I mean, maybe he wasn't ignoring me, he just wasn't seeing my messages. But, yeah. Let's see if I can raid anyone else. Well, not that it really matters, because I'm not seeing Genesis Wesley X streaming. And, yeah. So, because of that, there's no one else that is worth raiding. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. And if you guys like these kinds of streams, be sure to give a like onto the stream. If you want to subscribe to the channel, subscribe. Yeah, subscribe. And yeah, if you want to subscribe to the channel but you want to know when I'm streaming, click the bell icon, that way you know when I'm streaming. So, yeah, the next stream is going to be Sonic CD. Which is true, that is true. This pretty much is the start of the friendship of Sonic and Tails, so. Sure, Sejingu, sure. Because, you know, because I don't really have anything too special for my subscriptions anyway, so go on ahead. Especially since there's no one else worth rating anyways, right now. Well, no problem, and I'm glad you enjoyed it, especially since we were able to complete it in somewhat a short amount of time, too. There is... Oh, I think I'm subscribed to that person, actually. I'm gonna see. Yeah, I know, try again, but I don't care about the emeralds. And also, I'm gonna skip that on purpose, because I'll probably show that stuff off in a separate stream, where I show off all of the Sonic Origins cutscenes. So, alright, so I'm gonna go on to YouTube again, but I'm gonna, okay, so, let's see. Sure, can you, like, give me, the link to the, stream, so then that way I can raid, Lil Ballo Fun, because for some reason I'm not seeing it, when I type it in on YouTube, for some reason, I don't know why. So, yeah, you can do it on the chat, that's fine. So, the next, stream for Sonic Origins is gonna be Sonic CD, and I am certainly looking forward to that. I mean, it is a good game, but it does have its problems, specifically for the bosses. Well, because from what I remember, the bosses are pretty easy. From what I remember, so. Well, I'm trying to... Oh, never mind. I found it. Yeah, I found it. Okay, so... Yeah, yup. If I remember, yeah, that's Ashley. So... I'll copy and paste, the link right now. I mean, just for the sake of it. So, yeah, that's who we're gonna raid today. For after this stream, we're gonna raid Ashley, which she is playing. In which case she is playing, Persona 5 Royal, and so yeah, we're gonna be doing a VGF 96 raid. So, anyways, folks, this we'll call it for, Sonic Origins, Sonic 2 stream. And until next time, Video Game Fan 96 is out of here. So let everyone, bye and peace out, everybody.